They were hip-hop royalty, a couple that defined an era of music, fashion, and culture. Cardi B, bold, unapologetic, unstoppable. Offset, one-third of Migos, flashy, magnetic, and unpredictable. Together, they weren't just partners. They were a storm. But behind the diamonds and private jets was a fragile bond, constantly tested by betrayal, reconciliation, and public scrutiny. And now, after years of turbulence, the storm has finally broken. This is the untold story of Cardi B and Offset. How love turned to resentment, how lyrics became weapons, and why their split is one of the most talked about breakups in hip-hop history. In 2017, the world was introduced to a power couple that seemed larger than life. Cardi B, fresh off her breakout single Bodak Yellow, was rewriting the rules of fame. Offset, with Migos dominating the charts, matched her energy step for step. Offset's onstage proposal sealed the fantasy. And soon after, they became parents to their daughter, Culture. Fans saw them as unstoppable music's Bonnie and Clyde. But the truth was never that simple. Beneath the gloss, cracks were already forming. Rumors of infidelity began to swirl. Cardi, outspoken as ever, shocked the world in 2018 by announcing she was leaving Offset. But Offset wasn't ready to let go. He staged a public apology on stage, begging her to take him back. And she did. This moment defined their relationship. Glamorous in public, chaotic in private. For every reconciliation, there was another setback. For every gift and gesture, whispers of betrayal. And yet, they kept building a family. Wave came next, then Blossom. But even with 3 children, the fractures couldn't be hidden forever. In July 2024, Cardi B made her boldest move yet. She filed for divorce. She admitted the split was anything but peaceful. Court documents, bitter disputes, and most painfully, accusations that Offset wasn't present for their youngest, Blossom. Cardi claimed he had seen the child only a handful of times since her birth. For a couple who once embodied hip-hop romance, it was a shocking fall from grace. But Offset didn't respond in court filings. Instead, he answered in the language he knows best, music. In 2025, Offset released his album Kiari. One track stood out, Move On. He later confirmed the song was about Cardi. In it, he doesn't rage, he doesn't beg. Instead, he quietly closes the chapter. It was good while it lasted, but it's time to move on. For fans, the message was clear. Offset was done fighting. The love story was over. But while Offset mourned through music, Cardi was already writing a new chapter. Enter Stefon Diggs, NFL superstar. In late 2024, Cardi stepped into the spotlight with him by her side. And in September 2025, she shocked fans again, announcing she was pregnant with her 4th child, her first with Diggs. It was the ultimate statement. Cardi wasn't just moving on. She was rebuilding, embracing love once more, and proving that even after heartbreak, she still believed in happily ever after. For Cardi, the storm had passed. For Offset, it was the calm after devastation. Cardi B and Offset's love story reflects the very nature of modern celebrity. Raw, unfiltered, played out in real time on social media. Fans weren't just observers, they were participants, dissecting lyrics, captions, and interviews like detectives. And now, with their marriage in ruins, both stand at a crossroads. Cardi is preparing for motherhood once again with a new partner. Offset is redefining himself as a solo artist. 2 lives that were once intertwined now move on, separately, but forever linked in the history of hip-hop. So what do you think? Was Cardi B and Offset's love story destined to collapse under the weight of fame and betrayal? Or was there still a chance for redemption? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you want more deep dives into the rise and fall of music's most unforgettable couples, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. This has been Facts in the Veil. Until next time, stay curious.